perhaps even more, because the 29th athlete would make it in about 34 or 35 minutes. The national record, and this is what I want to discuss with you, 1978, as they set off 25 laps of the Sri Kantirwa Stadium, the meet record, 1978, Shivnath Singh at Jalandhar, 28 minutes 58.10. So the meet record has stood since 1978.
And I hope this could be the very oldest record which still exists.
It is the oldest record. The marathon record, we'll check up. I think the marathon record is equally old, which is also Shivnath Singh. But here they are. Early days, we are into the first 200 meters. Just how fast in the 10,000 meters depends on several factors. The level of endurance and economical running action and a certain amount of willpower. Who has the willpower to last 25 laps? Who has the willpower to maintain a lead? Who has the willpower to break away and say, thank you, I'm now going ahead?
Yeah. Generally, for this long distance runner for quite a long time, the high altitude trainers are gifted with that. Many people, those who concentrate in their high altitude training only, are able to come up in this event. And as you said, the record, the oldest record which had been created in 1978, almost 45 years back, that is still to be broken. And even if we take the national record, it was created in 2008, and that is also almost 14 to 15 years old.
So we'll try and tell you who's in the lead, but these leads will not be maintained for a long time. Muthu just mentioned about high altitude, and I remember when the 1968 Olympic Games were awarded to Mexico with its altitude of 7,550 feet above sea level, a whole new area of athletes training was set into motion. In the short term, athletes from countries close to sea level tried to adapt before the games to the reduced oxygen content of the high altitude in Mexico by acclimatizing over some months at locations of similar heights.
Yes, as you rightly said, it gains significance, and at present, even though they will have to go for very many more rounds, it is 1-0-8 who is in the lead.
Ajay Bind.
1-0-8 Ajay.
Ajay Bind is representing Uttar Pradesh. Remember the name Pritam Bind? He's here in the stadium. Now a coach. Pritam Bind used to run the 800 and the 1500 meters. I'm not too sure whether Ajay Bind is related to him, because when I met him this morning, he didn't mention about Ajay Bind. He's in the lead, and he comes from Uttar Pradesh. You know, perhaps Uttar Pradesh is very close. Some of the locations are very close to the mountains. So maybe he trains in the mountains, but he's taken or held on to the lead at 22 laps to go from here on. So 22 laps, we've got a lot of boys on his heels. So maybe after another 6 or 7 laps, the lead will start breaking. If you see now at the back, some of them are even way behind. In fact, I can see a runner to the left of your picture frame. There, far to the left, he's got a distance of virtually 300 meters between him and the leader.
And as of now, the leader of the race is Ajay Bind of Maharashtra at the second spot. And now it is, second spot is moving to the first. That is Shubham Sindhu of Haryana at bib number 633. He was maintaining the second spot all along, and now he is taking the lead. You could see all the athletes moving just one after the other, hardly 1 meter distance between them. The entire bunch is moving around. 29 athletes are the part of this final, and they are moving one after the other.
So it's still the same pack with approximately 15 or 16 athletes in the front. Shubham Sindhu
from
Haryana, the leader, with just about half a meter between him and number 2.
1032.
So he's got Mohan Saini of the SSCB on his heels. The SSCB runners are very strong, Muttu, because they have a lot of endurance training. I'm told that 150 of their athletes are currently at the Army node at the Artillery Center, Golconda, Hyderabad. So the young boy, Mohan Saini, perhaps could be one of those favorites out here in the 10,000 meters.
And
But
Milind sir, as you said, that SSCB is coming at present in the third position. That is Sandeep Singh of SSCB.
so if you look at the men's 10,000 meters, the Paris Olympic qualification mark is exactly 27 minutes. This is one of the meets which, if they do manage to get 27 minutes, they should be in with chance. But India's all-time top list, 28 minutes 02.89, is Surinder Singh of the services. 28 minutes 15.38 is Karthik Kumar. 28 minutes 17.21 is Gulveer Singh. And India's top list of 2023 is Karthik Kumar in the list. If he's there, then 28 minutes 15.38, 30th September. The second on 30th September, Gulveer Singh. He's got 28 minutes 17.21. We've got 20 laps to go. Still from here on, the bunch will start segregating. It's still the same.
And as far as the last edition's results is concerned, Murli Kumar Gavit of Gujarat had secured the gold for 29 minutes 50.11 seconds. And Savan, he is also available in this meet. Second place winner of the last year edition is Savan Barwal of Gujarat, 29 minutes 52.15 seconds, and Mohan of services finished third in the last edition.
So he's there in the second place, Mohan Saini. Leading is Shubham Sindhu of Haryana. The leading athletes, Murli Kumar Gavait, Gujarat, 28 minutes 38.34. Dharmender, Rajasthan, he's been amongst the top. He's there, started off in the third position. He's there as well. Shravan Beniwal of the police, he's also in the lead in the front there. So the top 3 or 4 in the year 2023 all seem to be there in this, and they all know that this is a golden chance for them to qualify for Paris. Who doesn't want to go and see the Eiffel Tower? Who doesn't want to go and see the Champs-Élysées? And who doesn't want to go on a boat ride on the River Seine? And who doesn't want to qualify for the Olympic Games? That's the dream of every child at every level.
Yeah, Shubham Sindhu still maintains the lead and continues to be the leader. And at the second spot at present we have Mohan Saini of services. And again there is a change.
Mohan Saini has now taken over. Look at this now. 5:33 is being lapped. Ashlesh Kumar is now being lapped. So which means that this boy in front is not the leader of the pack. He's been lapped virtually 390 meters. Slowly Mohan Saini will lap him. And that's the beauty of the 10,000 meters. There, he's about to lap him now. Mohan Saini in the lead. 18 laps to go.
In the second spot presently we have Sandeep Singh of SSCB. And again there is a change in the second spot.
Mohan Saini's personal best is 29 minutes 35.30. His season's best is 29 minutes 42.71. 2021 he won the national under 23 bronze medal.
Sandeep Singh of SSCB is in the second spot now, with Mohan Saini of SSCB being the leader.
Dharmender in this race, somewhere in the middle of the pack, the 2022 interstate bronze medalist. How cool and calculated Mohan Saini seems to be. Does he have the willpower to hold on to that lead, that slender lead? Look at that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the front. 2 now backing off. So these 7, I presume or suspect, should be the front runners. Unless, of course, on the back of the pack, these 5 or 6 have a different answer.
Yes, now it got segregated as three bunches. The top bunch being the great one. The second consists of 2 members, and the third one consists of 5 members almost. And that is 1032 Mohan Saini of SSCB continues to be the leader, having Sandeep Singh of SSCB at the second spot. And in the third spot, it is Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand. In the fourth spot, it is Shubham Sindhu of Haryana. And now the top 3 are moving together just one after the other with a distance of 1 meter between them. And the 2 got dropped a little behind, that is 3 to 4 meters away from the top bunch. It is keeping on changing as they change their pace, and this is the point where the leader and his followers might have felt we will have to increase the pace. That is why that is putting them in front. The top 3 in the first bunch, and the leader is trying to accelerate for more speed. He is moving away, and that is 1032 Mohan Saini of SSCB is trying to get away from the bunch. Almost 3 meters between first and second and third are going so close.
So the 10,000 meters, just for academic interest, look at that. Look at that. That's brilliant run. Absolutely brilliant run. We've got plenty of time, 15 laps to go. Who really has the ability to hold on? Mohan Saini is there. And talking of the 10,000 meters in the world, it's been the Moroccans, the Ethiopians, the Kenyans. 26 minutes, 11.00, Joshua Chipteki. But if you look at the other names, Kenisa Bekele held the world record. Haile Gebrselassie held the world record. And the great Paul Tergat, who shifted from the 10,000 meters to the marathon. So the 10,000 meters has been the stepping stone for these runners to move into the marathon. Surinder Singh did it, although he ran the 5,000 and the 10,000. Now a renowned coach, Mohan Saini in the lead.
There you could see the leader, Mohan Saini of services, moving on to go for 14 more laps, and closely following him is also from services. No, that is from Uttarakhand. Ankit Kumar is taking over the second spot. The top 3 moving as a bunch, just 1 meter distance between all of them, and that bunch remains on top, leaving the others little behind. Of course, 10 meters behind, 2 of the athletes are moving together for the 4th and 5th spot.
Very interesting. The first world record in the men's 10,000 meters was recognized by the International Association of Athletic Federation in 1912. Now, can you beat this? The first ratified record, Gene Bound's time of 30 minutes 58.8 seconds had been run the year before, and as of June 20th, 2009, 37 men's world records have been ratified by the IAAF. 10,000 meters, 25 laps. You need some energy. You need some energy.
Yes, the leaders will have to go for 13 more laps, and Mohan Saini of services still continues to be the leader. He is moving well ahead. The top 3 athletes are moving just one after the other, and for a long distance we could not spot out the 3rd and 4th. All the top 3 are moving together. Mohan Saini of services being the leader. We have Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand in the second spot, and in the third spot it is 1040 Sandeep Singh of SSCB. The first and third services, second spot is with Uttarakhand.
Except for 1993, when it was a Brazilian, if I can recollect, or a Portuguese, 1984. Then it was in 1993 when someone else won it, I recollect. After that, it's been a domination. Mexico's Arturo Barros won it in 1989. But after that, it's been all the way the Moroccans, the Kenyans, the Ethiopians, and the Somalians. Amazing, isn't it? African nations, we all say poverty. We all say they उनके पास दो वक्त का खाना, तीन वक्त का खाना नहीं है. But they go on to win the title, then go to the United States or Europe, and they then settle down in these countries. In fact, a lot of them now run for Bahrain. So they've all shifted from the United States or from Europe to run for Bahrain and for Qatar in the World Championships. The lead has now changed. Mohan Saini in second place. The leader, Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand. So yes, from the mountains, Uttarakhand, Dehradun, the capital, Mussoorie, the hills, and all these runners. But the lead is not much. Four of them close on each other's heels. I suspect with 12 laps to go, somewhere one of them will break away.
Yes, and that is 11114 Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand is the leader now, and Mohan Saini of Services, who was enjoying the leadership for quite long time, is now at the second spot, and in the third spot we have Sandeep Singh of Services. Sir, and you were referring that even though the poverty was there, the long distance runners were hailing only from those countries. What would have been the diet and all, sir?
Well, what they do is when they start off, it's a normal diet because there's no coach. There's no coach. They all run in the mountains. They run in the hills. They need to cross 5 mountains or 6 hills to go and fetch. If you recollect Kavita Raut, the girl from Nasik, she would actually run 4 or 5 hills to come to Nasik to train. Now this is in India, Kavita Raut. Itself. That's right. Oh. Then later, of course, she started staying in Nasik because someone said, "Oh, here is an India girl," and then she started staying in Nasik. But before that, she would actually run 3 or 4 hills before she came to Nasik to train. And it's the same with the Kenyans, the Moroccans, the Ethiopians, the Algerians, the Somalians. They do not know what running is until they start taking part in some meets. They win. They are scouted by someone, and then they go to the United States to the collegiate system. So the diet then changes from the standard. Jaise we would eat a oily puri and a sabji, or a dosa which is oily, or a paratha which is oily. The diet then changes for these people once they go into a safe hands of the coach.
So it has come naturally in their gene itself, traveling for a longer period, a longer distance.
One would say that it is gene, it is poverty, because remember, each of these Kenyans, the Africans, they have 9-10 members of the family, and they need to get a job to support the 9 members of the family. So what do you do? You go, the steeplechasers, for example. I was talking to them in the Olympic Games. They all win a medal somewhere. They go to the United States, get a scholarship, and then start sending money back home in Kenya or in Somalia or in Ethiopia. Yeah, so the second factor to me is poverty. The poverty says I need the food for my not only for myself, I need food for my family. So poverty is another reason why you do that. Third is the genes you just mentioned, and one of the reasons perhaps could be the passion to win. The passion to win. The passion to win is very addictive. Once you start winning in any walk of life, you say, I must continue to win.
Milind sir, it is quite amazing. You have put in a lot of effort in studying the nature and in what way they are being brought and in what situation they have been compelled for a job, everything. It is so amazing. And now we could see the change of leadership is very frequently happening between Mohan Saini and others. Mohan Saini is the leader at present. Mohan Saini of Services. And at the second spot we have 1040. That is Sandeep Singh, also from Services. And we do have 1114. That is Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand. These two people are often changing their position between top 3.
A lot of people might think that I talk a little bit about the services, but the fact is that the services have a very controlled regime. You mentioned about a proper diet, proper coaching, a physio. You just saw the 100 meters runner. He had a dietitian. He had a conditioning coach. So today, athletics is not like what it was in the 1940s and the 50s and the 60s. You have a support staff. The support staff is not only the coach, but you have a biomechanic, you have a dietitian, you have a conditioning a coach, you have a psychologist. So modern athletics or modern sports is a support team of about five or six. Wonderful. I love this. I love this. There are two of them close on the heels of each other, which is the two services boys, Mohan Saini and along with him Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand. That's the lead. 8 to go. Remember, 8 laps means 8 into 400 is 3,200 meters. Not easy. This is where perhaps one of them might break away and take a huge lead. But Mohan Saini is not going to allow that. Ankit Kumar is not going to allow that. Likewise, the others are not going to do that. Vishal Shrewal of Delhi, somewhere at the back of the pack. You got Arun Rathod of Maharashtra, somewhere in the middle there, 6th or 7th position. This is the pack. This is the pack. 5 of them.
Yes, presently it is Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand leading the pack, followed by Mohan Saini of services, and in the third spot at present it is Sandeep Singh of services.
Mohan Saini's style of running is identical to some of the runners that I've seen over the last 3 odd decades. Must ask him whether he's trained by Surendra Kumar, but I know for sure that Surendra Singh, correction, now trains the marathoners at Ooty. So I'm sure the 10,000 meters, whether he's a product of the Army Sports Institute in Pune, where the long distance runners are trained, Kuni Mohammed and Ramu, the two coaches at the Army Sports Institute, both of whom have been excellent 10,000 meters runners. They've also been marathon runners and then coaches at the Army Sports Institute.
Yes, here we'll have to make a mention that Mohan Saini of services happens to be a bronze medal winner in the 2021 under 23 nationals.
Very different, isn't it? The under 23 is very different from the men.
Yes.
So he's now graduated to the men's rank. It's amazing to win a medal at the under 23. I'm not taking anything away from him, but now he's running in the senior men's race.
Exactly. And
something is happening. Something is happening there. 6 laps to go. 4 of them on the heel of each other.
It could be anybody's race because they are so close to each other.
Look at Mohan Saini now building up a sizable lead of about 8 to 10 meters. Oh, he's opened up.
Yes.
Does he have that in him to break away, open up 100 meters, put the pressure on 2, 3, 4, lapping an athlete now?
Yes, that is Mohan Saini of services. He's that 555 is being lapped. Yes, there you could see Mohan Saini. The leader of the race will have to go for 5 more laps.
4 of them, 5 laps. Someone sneaking in. Someone says, I don't like you taking the lead. Let me come in. Let me enjoy the race. He sneaked in now. Arun Rathod.
Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand is in the second spot.
Is this the pattern? Is this going to be the pattern? Ankit now has dropped back. It's about 5 or 6 meters.
Mohan Saini of services had picked up and he is moving well ahead and being the leader. He wants to increase the speed. And in the next spot we have Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand. Mohan Saini picks up speed. And Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand is a little behind. Mohan Saini of Services had taken a good lead, almost more than 10 meters lead by Mohan Saini of Services. Ankit Kumar of Uttarakhand is more than 10 meters behind. I hope they are all tailenders.
No, this guy's not a tailender.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, this guy is
7:35. And we'll have to wait and see if that 7:35 Dinesh of Maharashtra, whether he's in the same lap or little behind, one lap behind.
This is 1, 2, 3 to me. This is 1, 1, 1, 2, 3 to me, because Dinesh Kumar somewhere was in fourth or fifth. I'm sure he's not trailed by 400 meters, but the way he's running with Mohan Saini, he seems to be doing well.
Yeah, the stride length and the speed in which Dinesh of Maharashtra is moving appears to be so. As Milind Waglesar said, Dinesh of Maharashtra is maintaining the same speed as well as the stride length of the leader. So it appears to be second, and also closely to him we have the third person with bib number 1040, that is Sandeep Singh of Services.
I'm told that Dinesh is from Nasik in Maharashtra. There's a lot of training. I know of a coach there who trains a lot of 5,000 and 10,000 meters runners. Kavita Raut perhaps has encouraged the youth out there to take part in these. She was a wonderful athlete, 5 and 10,000 meters, then switched to the marathon. Runs the 21, used to run the 21K, looks over his shoulders. Mohan Saini, he says, I'll wait for you, no worries, 3 to go.
Even though Mohan Saini had taken a lead, following him Dinesh of Maharashtra was not prepared to allow him, and he came so close, and he's very much closely behind him. And for the third spot also we have Sandeep Singh of Services, who is also very close, just one after the other, not even 1 meter distance between them, closely following. And it appears to be that the second and third people are reserving their energy to go for the all out in the last few meters.
The major consideration in the 10,000 meters is running is not the technique, but the conditioning of the body to perform at peak efficiency. This requires some understanding of how the energy systems of the human body function in order to decide which endurance components are developed by using certain training methods. It's very complex, very, very complex.
And there you could watch Mohan Saini of Services, who was taking a big lead in between, is now very closer to the next fellow. And also the strength of the body, the appearance, he seems to be so tired when compared to the second and third.
Well, the human energy production can be divided into 3 complex systems. In fact, 2 of these are classified as anaerobic, without oxygen systems, because they do not require oxygen but depend on chemical reactions. And the third system is known as the aerobic, with oxygen, because the energy produced depends largely on oxygen intake. Ah, beautiful. I love this. I love the 3 of them.
Leaders go for the last lap, and that is Dinesh of Maharashtra, who had overtaken and enjoying the first position, leaving Mohan Saini of SSCBs to the second.
It's not over. It's not over. Mohan Saini, strong. Dinesh is strong. Look at them going there. Oh, amazing. Wonderful. I love this.
Nobody is prepared to give up. Mohan Saini as well as Dinesh, they are moving so close. Dinesh taking the lead from Uttarakhand, Maharashtra. And you could see they have entered the home stretch, and it is Dinesh of Maharashtra who is putting himself in forward, and Mohan Saini of Services just behind him finishing for the second spot. And for the third we have Sandeep Singh of Sports Control Board. Services Sports Control Board. Amazing race, excellent race, wonderful. And in the last lap, especially in the last 300 meters, it was Dinesh of Maharashtra who had taken over the leadership, continued, increased the speed, and at the end, while finishing the race, he had almost more than 5 to 6 meters lead. He was so quite comfortable. He was always following the leader, and in the initial stages and up to almost 80% of the race, he never exhibited himself in top, and that was Dinesh of Maharashtra, who reserved his energy for the last few meters. Yes, only in the last 300 meters he opened up. That was a brilliant race, excellent opening and exact opening. If he could have delayed in opening the race, that might have made Mohan Saini of Services, who finished second, to move to top position. Yes, it was a wonderful race there by Dinesh of Maharashtra. And here Dinesh of Maharashtra, you will have to tell her personal best is 29 minutes 51.04 seconds, while the season best is also 29 minutes 51.04 seconds. A brilliant race there by Dinesh.